Oh, good morning, everyone. It is a frosty sort of 8 degrees Celsius here, but I'm excited. Welcome back to my happy place in the middle of nowhere. Well, you can hear some traffic. I'm on a big bit of land. There's a lot of trash in the ground. These old folk dump their stuff. They burnt it. There's areas that are just, as soon as you dig a hole, it's just all charcoal. Dig a hole, every hole's got rusty nails or bits of dwellings, but in amongst it is some treasure, and I'm about to turn my detector on. I have the MANTICORE. It actually gets to very high sensitivity, about 27, 28, and it remains stable. I have to have a higher recovery speed around the 6 and the 7 due to all the trash in the ground, but this MANTICORE goes deep. So even with the M8 coil, I get some good depth, and that's where I'm usually finding the goodies. Although I've had a few good sort of inch down finds as well. Let's just get into it. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a great site. I can't wait to see what I can find today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I like to do some live digs, and I like to just run my reality detecting. So I just do dig after dig. You guys see them in the order. How good is this signal? This is my first signal for the day. I literally turned on, noise cancelled, and did this right here. First swing, 58. Target ID has been a sixpence for me lately. Hey, does everyone remember this area is being developed? I told you last video, it's a matter of just lifting up some soil, nothing too fancy, with some holes, and filling it back in. That's all I got to do. How good's that? Pinpointer's under my very warm jacket. Ugh. Let's go. Imagine first hole if it was a silver. 5860 target ID has been. Too good. Oh. Whoa, okay. All right. First hole. Could this be silver anyway? It's pretty. It's lovely. It is a great start. This is nice. This is very, very nice. Thanks for joining me on the first live dig. Let's keep going. We may as well keep going with some live digs. First up. So I reckon that was a bit of a silver brooch. Do you reckon? We got an 82 here. I like the 2 bars. I do not like anything too shallow at the moment. Too shallow, I've been finding, like sort of the bottle caps last hunt. Ugh. Anyway, what are we gonna have here? So if you're new to my channel, I'm pretty raw with my detecting. I'm raw with my editing. It's pretty much this. What you see is what you get with me. I try to keep it as real to what you guys might be detecting. You know what? You have your good days, you have your bad days. You guys see it. Did I disturb the target? Put it up, sensitivity's up. Was I off? Let's have another swing. That's very strange. Now we're up higher. And we say we're, as in a higher target ID? Sort of both ways, but not really. I'm going to explore. I'm going to dig to the side. May as well do it with me. If it doesn't happen this time, I'll have 2 hands and I'll let you know what it is. But you know what, guys, don't forget, this has been developed. I don't have to worry too much about my holes. So you don't worry. Oh, she was just a bit off to the side. You guys don't have to worry. I don't have to worry. If you saw my last video, you see how many pennies are in this place. Pennies galore. They're still lovely coins to find. I just have lots of them. It is a kangaroo penny. I can't see the ear. We'll keep going. just here was a penny. And just here was a 29. Just thought I'd dig it. It's a very low target ID for me. A lower target ID, 29 on the Manticore. What does that equate to on the equinoxes and other things? 29. It's lower numbers. All right. Don't know what it is, but it's interesting. Guys, I got to hear 57, 58. What are those numbers usually? They're a sixpence. They're sometimes trash. Let's have a look. And I could see on the side, we got to here. I thought it might have been a sixpence, but I think we found ourselves another. And I say another because if you check out my last video, we found some toy cars. Okay, it's only a bit. It's a piece. But these are usually the older Lesnies. Made in England. This will be a part of a Lesnie. Cool, man. All right. We keep going. High target ID here. A 91 on the Manticore. Is this? Looks to be something you would lift. It's heavy, so some sort of I'm only guessing. I think it's something to do with you know, they lift it up and it reveals itself. What is that called? The words escape me. Anyway, she's heavy. So if you're new to my channel, I appreciate you so much already. I need to concentrate because there is so much, there we go, going on. I just sort of stand in one spot and have a swing. And I get a nice repeatable 60. Is it both ways? No. Oh yes. Not great. 66. It's a different target ID and it's not great, but still very diggable, right? Still very diggable. Oh, so wet. Some of you have waterproof boots, don't you? Oh, maybe if I have a really successful YouTube channel, I too can afford some waterproof boots. Oh my God, that would be nice. My shoes are a little bit wet, but I don't care. I needed to get out here early. Something there. And nothing else. I think it's going to be trash. But, you never know, do you really? Sometimes you get the clip-clop, different signals. One way, different signals the other. It's to do with the shape. Whoa, further? Or in, gotta be in here. Reveal yourself. Red thing. So it's a tag of some description. Tag? Not a tag. Just a bit of, I can't get in there. That's okay. We won't spend too long analysing. No, we love to spend more time swinging. Let's do it. Do you like to look at the 2D screen? It's telling us there's a splodge. It's telling us there's something desirable. Telling us approximately a 60 target ID. The 58s, let me tell you, that first silver broachy thing came up about like that, but it was a bit more consistent target ID. And the sixpence come up like that as well in the 58s, but it just wasn't a consistent target ID both ways. That's okay. Ooh. Oh, see what we get? Every hole has multiple ones of those. Put that in the pouch. And be worth having another swing. Something there. Nothing else up here. Too big, I think, a pinpoint. Let me tell you. But never know your luck. Don't you think? Don't you think detecting is a little bit luck? You know, Oh gosh, look what else is coming out. Rocks. Still in. Large, too large a pinpoint. Want to see what it is? Let's just go this side. Let's see together. Learn from me. Have you got the manticore? We've got this thing, it's large. Oh, we knew it was large, and you know what we always find? We find things to do with locks. Is this going to be something to do with a lock? Lots of house stuff. The houses were demolished. So much of the rubbish was just left here and put soil on top. They were just buried. There's lots of rubbish. Let's go. I won't show you too much of the rubbish, but I find the rubbish interesting. Household stuff. You know, piecing together what, you know, might have been here. You know, we all love treasure, but it's still interesting to me to dig up rubbish. Last time I was here, I found a bottle cap with a Coca-Cola bottle cap with Canberra written on it. So I didn't know there was Canberra-specific Coca-Cola at one point. I just think it's interesting. I think it was a bit deeper than that. Yes, I think it was 3 to 4 bars. It's always good to get deeper on the first. Oh, no, it's out. Deeper on the first hole, I reckon. Make sure your first plug is deep enough so you don't have to keep mucking around. Why can't I see it? It's because you're a 1-cent piece, probably. And you're camouflage. Oh, no, you're not a 1-cent piece. You are hidden behind here. Ready? Ready, reveal. Ta-da! You are a kangaroo halfpenny. Look at that. Ooh, it's like clay, isn't it? Far out. Anyway, we can see the year on this side. We saw something. It was a 50 something, 1958 maybe. Anyway, beautiful coins into the pouch. We will keep going. Well guys, the sun has come out. It's such a nice day. There's just no wind. It's just a beautiful winter's day at 82 target ID. Could this be, I was thinking maybe the outside of a pocket watch. That would be exciting. Put it in the pouch. We'll see how it cleans up. But my gosh, fingers crossed for a pocket watch today. Amazing if I could. But it's hard to find silver coins, let alone a silver pocket watch, but you never know your luck. All right, friends, coming in at a 60-something. 60s, low 60s. What is this from? What's your guesses? There's a little hole at the top. There's a pointy bit off to the side. What is this from? This is very interesting. Something decorative? To be super honest with you guys, I've been swinging over this area and there's just trash. There's so much rubbish and I can see under the ground it's been burnt. And I get this shallow sort of double jumpy and I just flick it out and it's a penny in a, oh, look at it. Chomped, burnt, far out. I'm in the dumpiest bit right now. It requires a lot of concentration. I think I might have morning tea or something and a quick break and then, you know, come back fresh. To give you some context, so just over there was that burnt, munched penny. I had a little bit of a muesli bar. I'm fresh. Do you like that? Just have a little bite of food, get a bit of sugars. So it looks like, and I'm back right with motivation and attention. It looks like the ground, it's very hard to tell from here, but dirt's been pushed and there's like mounds and I feel like it's all been sort of buried or scraped. But when you hear that, you got to dig it, right? 70 something, 80 something, 3 bars, right? Just in here somewhere. But it's a mound. Oh, and I have found mounds all around here and I reckon they just covered rubbish dumpy bits. Oh, and the grass has just started growing. So There's like crap everywhere. But it's still awfully enjoyable. It is one of my favourite things. What is this? Favourite things. Cap. Rubbish. Oh. I don't carry the dirt around. I've got a bucket. Yes, so this is what I'm finding. Lots of these things make a great sound. There's glass. There's just burnt. It's just charcoal. There's mounds. We just got to work through it. Part of a toy, I reckon. Something on the side. Interesting. Into the pouch. I'm still working in amongst the rubbish, being hopeful. I think this is a munched up buckle of some description. Oh, let's play a game. Is it going to be something good or something not good? It's simple. It's a simple game. Something good or something not good? Something good, I reckon. Looks to be a rusty buckle. But where there's buckles, there's treasure. Did you know that? Where there's buckles, there's other treasures. Imagine. Okay, we will continue. Okay, let's do one together, friends. For my international friends, this is kangaroo poo. There you go. Did you know that? Have you seen it before? You may not be able to see with the glare. I should have bought my screen protector. Did you guys see my other video where my kids had made a screen protector? Right? And it was like a little umbrella for my screen. And they're working on it. Bricks, they're working on it to just make it look cool, extra functional. I think it was cool. It just clipped on. They're like, oh, we need to do more work. And I'm like, yes, children. Good. Better than screens. Thinking about it, planning, blah, blah. What are we going to have? Oh. Yeah. Lead? Is it? Rock? Whoa. Oh. I'm pulling out rocks, pulling out stuff. Did you come out? You are this. You are this. Check it out. It's, oh, it's a reflector. It's off a car, possibly. An old car. Or I don't know, they would have had this on an old bicycle. Anyway, we will continue. Well, this guy was deep. Coming in the 80s, a really high target ID. Ugh. But some sort of little cap thing. What's it gonna cover? Something interesting. Interesting rubbish, right? These old sites. I don't think that is how you spell checkers. C-H-E-Q. Interesting spelling. Coming out deep in here in the 90s. Is this going to be silver? Is this a little bracelet? I found these. I found like something similar. I don't want to. I'll give it a clean up. I have found rings like this before. I assume they were like little, like, you know, bracelets. This was a punchy signal. It certainly doesn't look too old. What do you reckon? This is of a front door. Is this how they locked their doors, with this kind of lock? Maybe in the late 60s, 70s. This place was gone. Guys, I got this far. It does not look to be a coin, because look at the size. Look at the, not the size, the little edges. What? Oh, what has happened to this coin? It is a coin. I don't know what's happened, but it's got these raised edges and I love it. That's amazing. It's a little halfpenny. I want to know the story. Why are you like this? Why, oh why? Do you make the effort to get under these big roots and stuff from the tree? I do, and look what I found. I don't know exactly what it is, but it certainly looks interesting, and I'll be taking that home. See the spikes on these guys? Oh, yes, I bent under there, didn't I? To get right in here. And this, let's move away from the spikes. This came out. Right, worth a clean up, isn't it? Definitely worth taking home and giving a bit of a clean. If you saw my last video, you would have seen these things just turn up, don't they? These locks. They seem to have been used a lot around here. Guys, it was a 72, 73, I can see in there. I flicked out the dirt and I saw something around, and it is, of course, a burnt? No, just bad condition. Kangaroo penny. So many pennies in this site. I love it. Ready for the weather report? The sun's gone away. It's getting colder. We have, see the charcoal? But look, this is the handle of a tiny cap gun. That's right. I will have a look for more pieces just in case. But I forget what they're called. Something mite, tiny mite, something. I can't recall, but they're still cool to find. I sometimes hear people say, oh, like, why would you get a small coil? You know, and it's fantastic amongst the trash because there's too many targets under a larger coil, right? And target separation is hard. But look, getting in is another benefit. Getting in close to this, see this thing? See this thing? I can get right in. And it gives me a target that I feel like I should definitely dig right up there. I just don't think the ease, oh, that's easy, of the larger coil just couldn't easily get in amongst this thing and this clumpy thing. That's why you use small coils, and you can detect all day. If you're someone like me that I just don't like to push my arm and my shoulder, you detect a lot. Like, not just days, like I detect hours. I can just get into it, you know. If I don't have other things on, this is my happy place. So I can detect for hours and hours with the small coil, but alas, with the larger coils, even just the standard 11-inch, I give myself about 4 hours, and that's it. Anyway, it was only a bottle cap. It's only trash, but it just shows you how close you can get. I've been digging a bit of trash, but this sounded too good to not do together. Just in here. Let's do it together. I hope we get something good. I've been just doing this. I've actually, this area, I've got drawn back to this particular area where there's a big tree. I've been over it a lot. I've been over it with the, what's this? A coin! I've been over it with the Nox, with the Equinox 800 and the 6-inch coil. And I haven't been, like when I was here with the 6-inch coil, this bit was sort of, the grass was long in some areas. So there's some bits I haven't been able to properly reach. So I'm going over it with the Manti, and look, found ourselves a halfpenny for our troubles. Yes, I think we found one of these last time I was here. Is it a, oh, it's a hooky thing. No, I thought it might have been a door handle, but it's got those bits. I think this may have been a hook to hang something, maybe. What do you reckon? Yes, go on, comment, tell me, what do you think? Guys, I just swung over this bit. It was very shallow, 89. And now, yep, still 89. I flicked it out, and it's another coin, guys. It's a kangaroo. Not great condition, just like the others. Oh, this is coming up to a solid, probably I've done 3 hours of detecting. Have I found 10 targets? I don't know, my pouch is heavy. I'm gonna check. Stand by. 77 target ID looks interesting. Are you some sort of battery? Are you something to do with a light? Interesting. I just love finding stuff. I just love it. So anyway, into the pouch. We pretty much have our 10 targets, I reckon, but nothing too exciting. I've got to keep going. I can never stop. Like the other dirt patch, there's a bit of a mound, and that's where I found that penny. It was just like shallow, right? Bit sketchy, but similar sort of thing. It was just like double jumping like that, bent down and went, oh. But I reckon a whole lot of dirt just been scraped up with rubbish. And this, it's rubbish. Oh, when I first started detecting here, I found heaps of these. Oh, yes, they were everywhere. I remember now. Well, friends, I did not do a lucky last live dig. I decided that this hand, which is my camera hand, it was getting way too cold, and it's actually time to head home. My bag is full. I'm not sure if I've found 10. I hope so. Gosh, if you're watching this, we must have found 10. Anyway, let's get home. My gosh, here's the contents of my pouch. My lord, what a variety of things you find. Far out. Anyway, where's that little silver thing? This is my favorite, definitely. Very interesting. My friend Lee found a hook the other day. Off the hook, Lee. Look, is this a hook as well? Are we team hook? Anyway, oh, what another great day to get out detecting, and thank you so much for joining me. Well, I certainly dug a lot of holes on this day, and my favourite finds, this little silver. I thought it said something, but no, it doesn't. I had a little moment. I didn't think I saw it when I cleaned it up. I absolutely love this, and I love this. I want to know the story behind why this halfpenny has this raised edge like that. Did someone do this because they were bored? Anyway, we got a little bit of a silver bracelet, I reckon, as well. We got a whole lot of other bits and pieces. So many holes, so much interesting stuff. The pennies are pretty crusty. The buckles are pretty crusty. Part of a cap gun and part of a car. Happy days. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.